As Stevie said, I'm Aaron Berger. I'm the executive director here at the Neon Museum. This is an incredibly special night. I am so honored and thrilled to be here. It has been 3 years since the last time the Neon Museum has been able to light a sign. This is my first lighting as executive director, so it's exciting for me to be a part of it. It is also really special that it's this sign. This sign is an incredibly unique and special one because it represents several things. First is that the sign itself is from the Plaza Hotel, which is situated on probably the most historically significant site in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Insert applause here. That's perfect. And that's absolutely true. This is an incredibly important location because this was the train depot that established our city in 1905. So add that to the fact that this was the first property, the largest hotel in the world at one point, and then added to that, it became the first property downtown to have female table dealers, blackjack dealers, and other table dealers that were working. So these types of things were major milestones that grew out of this incredible property behind me. Now, the designer of this piece is Charles Bernard. Charles Bernard did the Sassy Sally's sign that's to my left over there. And was a designer of that. You may also know Charles Bernard's work because he did Vegas Vicky. Anybody know Vegas Vicky? Yeah, let's hear a little bit of applause for Vegas Vicky. There we go. Okay, great. So Charles Bernard designed this as well, and when doing this and creating the facade for this piece, for the Plaza property, he wanted to do something that created a waterfall effect, and that waterfall is done in lights. So it's an amazing transformation that's brought there together, and it's lovely. So to be able to tell the history, the story behind the property itself and the sign, it's absolutely wonderful. I want to echo Stevie's comments of great thanks to Jonathan and to the Plaza for being so generous for this. I also want to point out Jesse Hartlauer and the Hartlauer team that did the restoration on this sign. And now, without further ado, Jonathan Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jonathan Jossel. I'm the CEO of the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Thank you, Stevie. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Aaron. It's a beautiful museum over here. What you guys are doing is wonderful. And of course, thank you to the whole Plaza team that's here with me tonight. Not just for helping to put the sign right here, but to help bring back the Plaza brand, to make the Plaza relevant, to make it so that everybody wants to be a part of it. And I thank you all for your hard work in doing so. And Aaron, it's been a pleasure working with you on this project. I met you about a year ago, but your passion and enthusiasm for downtown is wonderful. And congratulations on your first sign lighting. I hope it's a good one.
It is.
So this sign was on the Plaza, east wall facing over Main Street. It was there up until about 10 years ago. It came down. It sat in storage. It was collecting dust in storage and didn't have much of a purpose. We tried to figure out what to do with it, and one day over coffee, Aaron and I had met about a year ago, and it was actually less than 9 months ago, and he said, that sign's on social media, you should do something with it. And here it is. Aaron jumped on it with the team. Michael Tajeri, our director of facilities, went straight downstairs, secured it. Thank you, Michael. And
During the meeting.
During the meeting. He went down and took dimensions, that's true. And to be honest, it deserves to be here because I came through the museum about a few months prior to that a few times, and I was very offended that the Plaza wasn't represented here. You have every great property, you have a lot of history. This museum does a wonderful job in sharing history, but no history of Las Vegas is complete without the Plaza. And Aaron touched on a lot of that history, but just to point out, it is one Main Street. It's the first address in Las Vegas. It's where the train depot. There's probably some historians here who are going to correct me, but so if you're thinking this is wrong, don't speak now. Just tell me afterwards. But the train depot stopped there. The settlers got off there in 1905. the Plaza was built in 1971 as the largest hotel and casino in the world at the time. It was built by Jackie Gorn, who was really the pioneer of downtown Las Vegas in many ways. Everything that's happening in downtown today should go back to the history of what Jackie Gorn stood for and did with the Plaza, but all of the properties that he developed. And then in 2005, of course, it was bought by Tamara's. Our chairman, Poyu Zabdadovich, is very committed to the Plaza and is thrilled with the way the brand is developing. And so here we are. We're committed to the property. As you know, and Stevie mentioned this, many properties, they demolish, they get torn down, and the history comes to live here. But with the Plaza, we're committed to reinvesting in it, rebranding it, and reinventing it. And that's why we've undertaken 4 new projects. Many of you will know the new Carousel Bar underneath the Dome, the new smoke-free casino, the first of its kind in downtown Las Vegas. Pink Box Donuts will be opening up, and then of course Oscar's is having a new outdoor patio. So those are the 4 new elements right in the front of the Plaza on Main Street. And so we're excited to share this history and be a part of this, and long may it live here in the Boneyard.
Join me, please.
3, 2, 1.
Turn it up.
Downtown Vegas. All right, so come to the Neon
At this
Museum,
point,
check out
please
this
come,
inside.
take photos,
Thanks for
enjoy
watching.
it.
You three.
Let's get
Front,
close to
in
it.
front.